Yo, what is up, guys? Your boy Frio here, and welcome to another NFL tier maker list. Today, we're back on doing the NFL positions. Today, we're doing the running backs. We're actually doing the top 40 running backs going into the 2019 season. No rookies are in this one. I mean, the only rookie that I think that I would place that I really know of that's actually got drafted in the first round is Josh Jacobs. I think he's the only running back that got drafted in the first round. So, I mean, I guess whatever with the rookies, because I don't really know any other guys that got drafted, where they are, and how I think they'll do. But anyway, back to the video. We're going from elite to trash and ranking 40 running backs. I'm pretty sure every NFL team is represented here. I mean, unless, I don't know, unless your team doesn't have a top 40 running back, which is pretty hard because that includes the backups of some other teams too as well. So, without further ado, let's just start off. Shady McCoy. Honest to God, Shady McCoy is a solid running back. I mean, if he was still in Philadelphia, if he was still his Philadelphia form, Shady McCoy, he would be an elite running back in my opinion. But as of right now, Buffalo, he's solid. He runs that Buffalo offense very well. I mean, and for him just getting older and older, I still think he's he's a great running back overall. Next up is Dion Lewis, and down in Tennessee, they got the combo of Dion Lewis and Derrick Henry. Honestly, I'm not throwing any shade to Dion Lewis. I honestly think Derrick Henry's the better running back in Tennessee. And honestly, Dion Lewis doesn't really, I mean, he's an average running back, which is why I will put him in the average column. Because, I mean, he does his job. He's nothing too special. Unlike Derrick Henry, which, remember that 99-yard touchdown he had last season. Next up, we got someone that I feel really bad for. This guy's went through an injury that I think took him out for at least a season, to my knowledge. And then just got stuck on a bad team last year. And that is the Cardinals, David Johnson. I don't even know what happens to the Cardinals last year. They're probably one of the worst teams in football. And I don't even know if they're going to get any better this year. Hopefully, Kyler Murray, I'm praying Kyler Murray brings them back and brings actually more competition to the NFC West with the Rams and the Seahawks. But, I mean, overall, even though he's on a crap team, literally, Cardinals running back, David Johnson, one of the elite ones. One of the best running backs in the NFL, in my opinion. Definitely top 10. I mean, he's definitely in the top 10 for me. Next up, we got Kareem Hunt, and if you guys know what happened to Kareem Hunt, yeah. So, I mean, he got signed with the Browns. I don't know if he's going to be suspended or how long he will be suspended for. Definitely a solid running back. Not elite. I feel like he's definitely one of the better ones. He's definitely above average, way better. So, he's going to be a solid running back. I just don't know how he's going to be in 2019 when he probably gets suspended. And for how long? I mean, he's on the Browns too. He's going to make the Browns way better if he does get playing time. Sony Michel in the Patriots system, I mean, he looks like a great quarter or running back, but I mean, definitely an average running back in my opinion. I like him. I'm a fan of Sony Michel, honestly. I would play with his cards a lot in Madden if I didn't have like higher overalls or different players already in that position that are better than him. Sony Michel is probably one of my favorite running backs that aren't like top tier running backs. So, I mean, he's going to be an average right now. Really good. Next up, we got one of my boys, the Saints, Mark Ingram, or should I say the Ravens now, Mark Ingram. It's a shame that he's on another team without Kamara now because that duo was deadly. When he was on that team, he was actually a really good power running back. Definitely, I'm going to put him in solid. Next up, we got what I think is Devontae Booker or maybe Royce Freeman. I can't tell by the picture. I can't see the number. But, I mean, either way, they're in Denver Broncos unis. So, I mean, they're one of the running backs. They're back up to Phil Lindsay. And, honestly, I'm going to put him at below average. Doesn't really show anything special. I mean, he's basically in the shadow of Phil Lindsay right now. So, it's not like it really matters where he's at. He's a backup. I mean, honestly, all the backups that are on this list will probably be below average or trash unless they're like really, really good, like say Mark Ingram was. But I didn't even consider Mark Ingram as a backup. Next up, we got arguably one of the best running backs in NFL history, and that's Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, I'm gonna put him in elite. I mean, even at this age, after being on the Vikings for so many years, tearing up in Minnesota, I mean, he had a little career in New Orleans, Arizona. Now he's in Washington. I still think, I don't think he's one of the best now, but I mean, he's definitely one of the best all time. Nick Chubb, definitely a good fit in Cleveland. I'm going to put him in average. Definitely doesn't show me anything special. I mean, he's not really above average. He's definitely an average running back, serviceable. I mean, maybe if Kareem Hunt does get playing time, him and Kareem Hunt will actually tear it up in like Cleveland and actually keep him going. I'm really hoping Cleveland builds up to get some more wins. Well, next up, we have the guy who took over Pittsburgh and actually did pretty good for being in Le'Veon Bell's shadow. them talking about Le'Veon Bell left. James Conner definitely took his spot and definitely kind of helped out that Steelers offense a lot. James Conner was a dynamic running back. I'm going to put him in solid. I mean, maybe next season he'll definitely be elite if he can repeat the same season. And now, guys, yeah, I mean, you probably pointed this out as soon as I said Sony Michel with this guy right here. That's actually James White. I don't know why I blanked on James White and Sony Michel. I mean, I don't know. I guess I got the numbers mixed up. I actually thought he was 28 instead. I completely forgot James White was on the Patriots and even on this list. So, I mean, Sony Michel, I'm going to put him in average. Just to replace that, we're going to put him back in that spot. So it looks at James White. I mean, honestly, he's another average running back. Patriots produce average running backs, but like they make them great within their system. Now, I won't get this mistake twice with another team's duo running back. Here we go. We got Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman, definitely a solid running back. Solid running back overall. He's above average. I mean, he had a sluggish year last year. Well, I mean, I don't know if he had sluggish, but like Falcons didn't really do that much last year. And, I mean, Devontae Freeman, I don't really know where he was at all. I mean, if you're a Falcons fan, please tell me because, I mean, I think he's a really good running back, but, I mean, I didn't think he was good last year. Now, for this guy, I know he's in the NFC South, but this is a no-brainer. Christian McCaffrey, this man can do it all. I'm putting him in elite. Like, I love Christian McCaffrey, even though he's on the Panthers. He's got literally the catching ability. He can juke people out. He can have the speed around the outside. Great running back for Cam Newton to play with. Now, guys, I know I kind of crap on the Bengals a lot, but for this guy, I can't crap on Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is actually a very good running back in my opinion. I like him as a player. Definitely a solid running back for the Bengals. One of the highlights of the Bengals team, even though their team is so crap. Next up, we got Damian Williams, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong with the first name. No, his last name's Williams. I mean, I didn't really see much of him when the Chiefs were there because of Kareem Hunt and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't even know he was on this team. I'm just going to put him below average because I really don't have a fair opinion on him. Next up, we got Austin Eckler, another, I think, average running back. I mean, he's kind of like behind Melvin Gordon on his team, but I mean, he can definitely do something good in their combo. I mean, I'm not going to lie, guys, this is kind of hard placing the backups because I feel like I can't accurately place backups that much because I don't even pay attention to them that much. I pay attention more to the starters. I'm just going to chuck them in average. I mean, I know Melvin Gordon's literally holding out for a deal right now, so I'm thinking this guy will be an average running back for the Chargers, especially if Melvin Gordon leaves or if he gets a new contract. That'll be great for them. Next up, I don't even know who the hell this guy is. Darius Geis. I've never heard of him, to be honest. I mean, honestly, just be fair, you're gonna go in. I mean, trash. I guess trash slash. I really don't know who these guys are. I mean, I thought it was going to be Thompson or whatever his name is for the Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson, that's what it was. I thought it would be Chris Thompson for the Redskins. And next thing I know, it's Darius Geis, number 29. So, I mean, we're going to leave him there. I didn't even know he was a top 40 running back. I'm pretty sure Chris Thompson was better than him. Next up, we got Thomas Rawls, who, honestly, I think is trash, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be straight up with him. He didn't do anything on Seattle, which, and to my knowledge, he didn't really do anything on him, which is why he's probably on the Jaguars and why he's probably the backup to Leonard Fournette. So, I mean, I'm not trying to throw any shade at these guys. I just don't think they're that good at least. I mean, who knows? Hopefully they prove me wrong and these guys become studs, but, I mean, as of right now, they haven't shown anything yet. So, that's where they're going to be placed. I mean, trash slash I don't know, really, for these guys. Now, for this guy, I really don't got to explain anything. Saquon, you saw his rookie season. You saw how he led the Giants to, I mean, even though the Giants were absolute garbage, he still did really good on the Giants. No lie. But, I mean, I don't really think, I'm pretty sure everyone's putting him in their top 5. That's what he's talked about, at least for this upcoming season. Definitely a top 5 running back. Next up, we actually got Giovanni Bernard, and this guy's been on the Bengals for, I feel like, forever. I mean, he's slowly declined. I remember he was actually pretty good, like, average running back, like, to solid, I think I remember. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but I thought he was like an average running back maybe like a couple years back. Now he's just literally Joe Mixon, I feel like, is the better running back. This guy, he's not very good anymore. Trash. He used to be good, though. Tevin Coleman, another good running back that Atlanta had. This combo actually compared to, in my opinion, to the Saints running back combo, but not as good because, I mean, I'm biased. But Tevin Coleman, definitely an average running back. Or average to solid. If I can hover him around, I definitely would. Solid to average. Definitely, I feel like he'll be really, really good along with Jerome McKinnon. in San Francisco. Now, this guy, Derrick Henry, the better of the two Tennessee Titan running back combo, in my opinion. Deion Lewis is good, but Derrick Henry is way better. I mean, you saw that breakout game with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to put him in average, but I mean, I feel like, again, with Tevin Coleman, he should hover, because I don't feel like he's solid just yet, but like he's average, because like he's more like a trucking back, like a power back, but I feel like if he had like more elusiveness, he'd be a lot better. Phillip Lindsay, definitely a solid running back, came out of nowhere to stun everyone. I mean, he was the talk about. He made the Pro Bowl. I mean, he did really good for the Broncos. I mean, I think he's definitely a solid running back. Hopefully he can redo that this year, and then he'll be elite, I feel like, in everyone else's opinion, and also in my opinion. I mean, Zeke's in another top 5 talk. I mean, I would definitely put him in my top 5 running back, so he's going to be elite right there. Melvin Gordon holding out on his contract, which is pretty freaking cool, because he's literally sitting there getting paid to do nothing at this point. I mean, if anything, he's going to get traded to another team. Maybe even get traded to a team that really need a running back and blow up there too. Melvin Gordon, I definitely think is if I can hover in between elite and solid, I would. I'm going to put him down in solid for right now, because I don't really think he's like top. Like these guys, I definitely think are top running backs. AP was a top running back still. I'm just putting him up there because he's probably, in my opinion, one of the best all time. Definitely on that top list of best all time. Next up, Chris Carson. He really stepped up for the Seahawks. I think he's definitely a serviceable average running back, in my opinion. He can definitely run the ball. He can do really good, in my opinion, so I like him. Marlon Mack, in my opinion, not really like my best running back, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't really seen him do much. I'm definitely going to put him in average because I can't really judge him that much. I mean, I think he's a good running back overall. I mean, like, I really don't know. I haven't seen him play too much to actually make an opinion. I'm going to put him average just to be fair to him, though. Next up, we got the Lions, Kieran Johnson. Now, the Lions are in, like, kind of a rough spot. I don't even know what the Lions are doing right now. They're just there. They're not doing anything. They're literally just there in the NFL. Kieran Johnson, definitely an average serviceable running back, in my opinion. I like him as a running back, so it's pretty good. Kenyon Drake, I'm hoping it's Kenyon Drake. I'm going to call him Kenyon Drake because, I mean, why not? I think he's a starting running back in Miami. So, what we're going to do with him, I think I'm going to put him below average. Only that one play against the Patriots was, like, really good play. The Dolphins, in my opinion, are not a good football team. Maybe Josh Rosen can prove me wrong when he goes in there and tries to take over that Dolphins offense. But Jordan Howard is another guy I'm going to chuck in below average. Now, I was a huge fan of this guy. I mean, he just went to the Eagles now. I was a huge fan when he was in Chicago, especially like his rookie season and stuff like that. Definitely, I mean, it sucks to see that he's on his decline. So, I mean, I'm just going to put him below average. Maybe he'll do good in Philadelphia, hopefully. I mean, that offense is pretty good with Carson Wentz and all of them. CJ Anderson, honestly, he's old. He's been in the league for a while. He's been on Denver. I don't know why I'm right-clicking, but CJ Anderson, definitely, I'm going to put him in solid just because of how well he proved to be in the Super Bowl. I mean, that guy did what he had to do to help the Rams, like, try to even stay in the Super Bowl. Todd Gurley got hurt, so he had to step up. Definitely think he's a solid running back. I mean, honestly, he was on the decline in the Broncos, and then once he got signed to the Rams for like those couple of games, he definitely showed us something. Leonard Fournette, definitely, I mean, he was one of my favorite running backs his rookie year. I mean, he's definitely a really good running back. I mean, he's right between elite and solid. I'm going to put him between solid because, I mean, it's not like he hasn't really done much for the Jaguars at all, except for those 2 seasons where they kind of like led them to an AFC championship but lost to the Patriots kind of way. I mean, Leonard Fournette, he definitely needs to prove something this year, or I don't know if he's going to stay in Jacksonville for that long. Next up, we got Jerome McKinnon, and I definitely think he's an average running back. I mean, with Tevin Coleman, that combo might be deadly in the 49ers offense, along with Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, a lot of these like teams that weren't good in the past couple of years, definitely building up to be maybe solid teams. I mean, they can definitely start competing now with the moves they made, like the Browns and the 49ers. The moves they're making, they can definitely become competitive to other teams. Jerome McKinnon, definitely going to be an average running back. I mean, in my opinion, nothing too serious he's shown me yet. I mean, and yeah, so he's going to stick right there. Aaron Jones, I'm going to put him in below average. I'm no disrespect to Packers fans. Aaron Jones, I mean, I haven't seen much of him in the Green Bay Packers offense. I mean, when I think of Green Bay Packers, I always think of Aaron Rodgers. I can't really think of a good run attack. I never really thought of a good run attack in Green Bay. So I mean, like in my opinion, their offense is all passing and Rodgers and stuff like that. Aaron Jones, I mean, he can definitely be a good running back, but I feel like just being overshadowed by Rodgers and that passing offense is just another story. Dalvin Cook, I'm probably gonna stick in trash. I mean, he's gonna be in that trash slash like I don't know kind of section because like he's been like injured. He hasn't been really playing that much. I mean, I haven't really seen him that much playing wise that time. So I'm gonna put Dalvin Cook definitely in like the trash slash I don't know. I mean, he's coming back this season, I think, so maybe he'll actually start doing stuff for the Vikings office or wherever he is. Like, again, I haven't seen him play in a while. Tariq Cohen, definitely with Jordan Howard out of the Bears offense, he's definitely a stud. I'm going to put him in a solid because he can literally do it all. He can return punts, kicks, catch the ball, run really fast. Definitely a solid running back. Now, guys, we're at the home stretch. I mean, I'm just going to save this right now. I'm going to go Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller, below average. He's kind of on the decline. I remember when he was actually really good earlier in his career, like in Miami and stuff like that, and early Texans when he was there. But, I mean, as of right now, he's not below average. Definitely not doing that much in that offense. And now, guys, we're finally on the home stretch. If you guys are thinking what I'm thinking, it's going to be elite, elite, elite for those guys. And I really don't have to explain much. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the final picture of the top 40 NFL running back going into the 2019 season. And if anything, if Josh Jacobs was on this list, I'd probably put him in the bottom column, the trash slash I don't know column, because, again, I haven't seen the rookie play yet. So, I mean, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, comment down below if I'm wrong about some stuff, because I definitely feel like I was wrong about a lot of stuff. I mean, for starters, I got the Sony Michel James White thing wrong. But anyway, guys, definitely comment down below your opinions because I'm actually curious to see how yours compares to mine. Tweet at me your tier list if you guys want. And then also, if anything, the link will be down in the description if you want to do that tier list as well. So I'll see you guys on next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and peace out. Disappointing to me. I mean, he wasn't even on the Saints for that long, guys. Wow, give me that. That's the Mario Davis with a pick. And oh, that's a pick six to Mario Davis. Wow. I was talking crap.